I don't know if I should say this. It's looking like it's going to be double celebration for Joseph Yobo, because former Super Eagles captain has been appointed as the senior special assistant on sports development to the governor of Rivers State. And I think that's good news. It's good news for him, but you know, it's different from the applause that you receive on the field. Now you're seen from the other side as an administrator. But I'm happy. I want most of these guys to, after their playing days, step into those places because of their exposure and experience. We hope they can do better. If he gets the right working environment, it should. It should work.
For someone who wants to play football, you give him this.
And of course, thank you, Wally, for mentioning that. He also said he still wants to play football.
See, all of this is...
If it's not a political appointment, you know,
let me ask you,
there's no way you can rule it out.
Let me ask you a question. If it wasn't Joseph Yobo, would the person have gotten this job, this appointment?
Well, I don't know.
So
that's why I said if he gets a user-friendly environment, we should see him do one or two things. I hope he does. I hope he does. It belongs to our constituency, and we want to see people from this side go to the other side and do it. But good one for Joseph Yobo. I don't know about the part of returning to the game. I don't know if it's still it's still possible.
I think Yobo can still give himself one more year, probably in MLS, probably Qatar. In China, Qatar. I think Yobo has still got 1 or 2 years left.
But this will not allow that to happen. It can. This is just a job from. I can work from.
This is our problem. How do you continue to play active football
and be special assistant?
Put the cats before the horse.
The calendar in China, the calendar in MLS is different from what we run here.
See, I know you're just...
It's different from what we run in Europe.
Sarcastic here.
I'm not being sarcastic. It can fly.
The truth of the matter is that if you're...
So is it meant to be resident in Port Harcourt, for instance, because it's now the new special assistant? But guys, we can all agree that is worth celebrating. Definitely. And I hope at the end of his tenure, you get the kind of ovation, get the kind of applause that he got when he finally said, you know, goodbye to international football.
Yeah, I've always said that what I think about the testimonial is that I'm not too overwhelmed. Although I like the fact that Samuel Eto'o, David Moyes all showed up, and a couple of personalities and celebrities. But also, how about we also use this platform to also remember those we didn't send forth the right way. That's why this is a good omen. It's a good omen, but also it should serve as a reminder. And I hope that we can remember. I hope the NFF can also look at this and say, if we can send Joseph Yobo off like this, then there are others. Start thinking of Vincent Nyama. It's very, very important. All the other guys. Those way back. This is our new, these are modern players. I mean, the Rashidi Yekini ever get a testimonial? Okay. All right. Okay. We'll leave it at that, but a good one for Joseph Yobo. We hope that he continues to take giant strides even after active football. All right, let's go on a break. We'll take you to one of the matches played in the Nigeria Professional Football League, an exciting game of football between MFM and Rangers. So let's allow you to enjoy that. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Well, an exciting game of football it was. We enjoyed it. Rangers taking on, MFM taking on Rangers, ended 1-1. And we love to see those kind of matches played. The excitement was, I mean, I don't know, very high. The 19 matches that were played across board, and we're eager to see action resume in the Nigeria Professional Football League. But guys, let me ask you your opinion, what you've gathered, what we are hearing about the resumption of the league, whether or not the date will still hold, and other things that are filtering in.
Honestly, I feel that the league shouldn't have gone on a 2-week break. I think it should have been more, probably 3-4 weeks, because what we've seen is that the 2 weeks break is technically not a break. Most of the teams are in Federations Cup action. You know,
rescheduled matches.
Rescheduled matches also in the mix. Rescheduled matches are understandable, but if you're saying you're going on a break, you have to go on a total break, which is also means your players must rest, and that means the transfer windows are also open. The only positive about this break has been the transfer window that's been open, which we've seen players being linked to clubs. But the league starts on the 3rd of June, technically, according to the league management company. According to the official website, the league starts on the 3rd of June, and the transfer window ends also on the 5th of June. So that is what we're working with right now. But if the clubs are pushing for a shift in the dates, it's understandable because they really need to rest. And I don't also know if the 2 weeks or the deadline for signing of players is enough to get players in. For instance, Kano players will probably have like 2-3 players leaving them during this period. They have to find replacements. You know, a whole lot of clubs also want to bring in players and also replace players. So we'll see. But the most important thing for me, the good thing about this break has been the story that hopefully when the league resumes for the second stanza, we'll have a sponsor or one of the 6 multi-level sponsors they've been talking about. And that's really the exciting thing. And that makes it really, really interesting going to the second half of the season. And the fact that we've had clubs also trying to bring in players. Check IFC Fayoba with 100 million, 150 million. That really makes things very, very, very interesting. We've seen Aimba also during the break also climb up to second on the table. So plenty of plot lines going into the second half of the season, and that promises to be very interesting.
Rotimi, anything you've gathered as far as you're concerned, the league will start when they said it will start?
Yeah, I think it will start, and the only team that probably won't play will be MFM of Lagos because they were meant to play Giwa, the reverse fixture, because of what happened to Giwa in the first round, in the first half of the season. I'm not sure that fixture will hold. So technically, MFM will be the only team that will be on holiday in court if the league starts this weekend, which I think it will. I think it will start this weekend. But for Yemi, yes, we went on the break. My point is, I think the club owners or the club management, the body, you know, come up with, or even the LMC come up with a review. What have we learned from the first half?
Starts.
What did we do? Where did we get it wrong? What did we do right? You know, things like that. What mistakes should we avoid going into the second round or in the second half of the season? Those were the kind of things I was looking forward to seeing.
Okay.
While the break was on, but I didn't get any of that.
If there's to be a shift, I'm not saying there will be, but if there's to be a shift,
I think there will be a shift.
What could be a plausible reason? What reason that could be understandable?
The reason,
finances?
I won't go with finances, because when you talk about finances, what exactly in terms of... I know that some clubs can't afford to pay their players.
Yeah,
that's no news. That's no news again. That's not
complaining about the signs of the times.
Yeah, we know. But even during the sign of the times, the league went on after 19 match days, technically. And I don't think that would be a plausible excuse. But I know that the league won't commence this weekend. I'm not speaking from an authoritative point of view. I'm just speaking from the body language of the clubs yeah. And even the LMC itself. But you mentioned Giwa, and that's one case that I feel should have been settled before the kickoff of the second stanza. Do you also know that Giwa is still on the table of the Premier League? They are 20th on the MPFL table. They launched an appeal, which means that they are still in the MPFL. And the appeal also ensures that they will have a commission listen to the appeal. As that commission sat, as it met, all of this, and that's one of the, not negatives, but one of the issues I have with the LMC and the MPFL. I think that the carriage of justice is always a bit delayed. I think we can be very more efficient in terms of going in with our judgments concerning one or two issues or any issues, maybe disciplinary, maybe administrative. And I think Giwa FC issues should have been sorted out probably in a week or two. But I'm hoping that it can be sorted out so Giwa as a club can know if it will be still part of the MPFL 2015-2016 season. Very, very important, because it's just said that MFM won't play. But right now, technically, if the appeal is successful, MFM will play Giwa FC. But even if the appeal is successful, what happens to the games they've lost? All of this we need to know in quick time. And I hope that the commission that is sitting, or the appeals committee, can sit real quick and we can have a solution, or we can know where we're going forward or where we're going to as far as Giwa FC is concerned.
Well, I think that's probably the only, I don't want to call it a negative, but probably the only sore point. But everything this season has been good about the Nigeria Professional Football League. We just hope that action will resume and there won't be any boardroom issues. We will not have to take one decision and reverse it
in terms of decision, I think the LMC has been firm. They've been really, they've shown that.
If they've been firm, let them stick to what they came out with.
I think
the release concerning Giwa FC.
I think the Giwa issue is probably the only issue that...
I understand.
LMC
what's your issue with Giwa FC?
There's no issue with Giwa FC. They faltered. I mean, go with the rules. Just go with the rules.
And it's simple.
If you go with the rules, it's simple.
It's a democracy.
You
There's
see?
rule of law.
You see?
And it's very simple.
And that's why I think...
According to the LFC, they had 48 hours to appeal.
And they appealed within the 48-hour window. The appeal letter came on the 21st of May.
I was hoping we won't go in that direction.
We don't want to go to.
But so far, the moment they appealed, that was the moment they retained their rights to stay in the Premier League.
And that's why that's why I think there should be an extension, so all of these issues could be sorted out, and probably give some of the clubs a chance to probably talk to the governors, talk to their financiers.
Those talk won't yield anything.
Talk to their financiers. Maybe that will yield something, and it will be smooth and plain sailing from then on.